All right, I just wanted to pretty much recap what happened the last pretty much about what week that I've been out. So I ended up having a trip and my homeboys came in town, so I wasn't able to really record, but I just wanted to go over everything just so we're on track and we get a good idea of everything that was going on. So on the 27th here, I couldn't actually trade that morning because I had to run some errands before my trip the following day. So I wasn't able to trade New York session. But I didn't really want to lose my momentum, man. So everything has been going great. So I was just like, okay, let me try trading the Asian session, right? Just to see if I can get a quick scalp in. So I was already when I came into the market looking for a sale, but because I seen this ascending channel right here, and price end up just giving me that break of structure right here. So if you go down to the 1 minute, you'll see it much better. So those are break of structure. Even though I overall was looking for a sale for the night, those are break of structure right here. So I end up getting in. What was it? Yeah, I put my stop loss to the low. So I end up getting in right here at the break of the candle right here. Put my stop loss to the low, and I was targeting this high right here, right? At the end of the day, I was very cautious with this trade. I think it got up to like right here before I ended up putting my stop loss in. I mean, my stop loss to break even. Once I got my stop loss to break even, price ended up rejecting on me, stopping me out. I think I got a 12 buck, yeah, a 12 buck. I won like 12 bucks, but I mean, I wouldn't worry about that. But I end up letting that be it. I wasn't gonna chase the trade anymore because you see this sharp push down afterwards. There wasn't really a great look for a retest. But that's what ended up happening that Wednesday night. Let me play what happened the next day because a lot of everything that ended up happening was because I was rushing for this trip, and I still didn't want to really lose my momentum with everything that was going on. So what ended up happening this you gonna stop? Thank you. All right. So what ended up happening this day here? This was the following Monday, so that Thursday. This was the day my trip actually started. I was waiting for my homeboy to actually get in town. I was picking him up from the airport, but I'm just trying to squeeze this trade in, and it was a beautiful, beautiful setup, right? So on the 15-minute right here, there was this impulse, a clean impulse. So I knew it was going to either come down to this area interest one here or the area interest two here. Typically I do wait, like try to wait to market open at like 9 or 9:15, just because it's usually some extra volume that comes in at 9 o'clock, and anything you have going, it'll typically stop you out or something like that. So I try to wait till the market actually, just gets to where it needs to be for the most part. So I end up coming in early that day. I was at the market at like 8:45, and I seen the setup coming, and I got a little eager with the setup instead of waiting. So I let it play. It ended up stopping me out when all I had to do was just wait. And this was like a 1 to 5 right here. It could have been much larger, probably like a 1 to 6 or whatnot if I let it just play all the way out and I actually got in where I was supposed to get in at. But I ended up just calling it a day after that because I didn't want to get in the mindset of I'm chasing trades right now. Even though I knew this was a beautiful setup, I just didn't. I don't like that feeling of like, oh, I gotta make it back. I gotta make it back because then I end up doing something stupid, right? So I end up taking this day a loss for 156, right? And that was the end of my trading for a while to what, like next Wednesday? Yeah. So what ended up happening? So next Wednesday, let me see if I can push this all the way through. Where is Wednesday gonna be at? Monday. Hold on, let me speed this up for y'all a little bit more. Yeah, Wednesday should be all the way over here. All right. So this Wednesday, I was back from my trip and everything like that, and pretty much it was a regular day in the office. So there's two mistakes I made here, and I ended up winning, but there was a mistake I ended up making here, and I'm actually just saying it. One, I should have just been way more patient, right? So starting out the session, it was already a 15-minute setup, right? So I just scaled down to the 1 minute just to get me a little scalp in because I didn't know, what price was going to end up doing. But I should have waited to get this beautiful entry here and just let it and ride it all the way up to the TP here. So I end up getting in off this breaking the retest in the 1 minute. Let it run to this TP here because this was the overall 15-minute setup here. So I was just riding the impulse. This was clearly just a momentum move, but I should have been more patient. I think I just wanted a quick win this day just to, get myself back into it. Um, but what I should have done was wait for this 15-minute candle to pull back for an actual setup on the 15-minute, and I would got a higher return. So this ended up being a 1 to 2.73, and I end up making how much for the day? Um, I end up making $280 for the day, right? And that's still beautiful. A win is a win at the end of the day. I just should have ended up looking for a higher time frame setup just to, maximize what I'm getting with everything that I'm doing. But I end up letting that be the win that I got for the day, and I just called it a day. Then Thursday, um, yeah, Thursday was a little ugly day, right? So I end up winning this trade, but I didn't like how I got played in the process. I'm just glad I was actually watching the trade and I was actually able to cut it. So overall, I seen this pullback altogether, so I knew it could have possibly taken a sale, right? So you see price pulling back is already in a downtrend, but it needs to break this structure right here to say, hey, I'm in a full uptrend now, right? So this is a pullback on a higher time frame from the way I was looking at it. So I was like, potentially price could end up coming back to this area, either pushing from this area right here down or break it and retest it and go that way. So I was very cautious with this trade. I didn't like how choppy everything looked, but I was going off price based off of this here price broke structure here. So there was this impulse. I was waiting for there to be it to hit this area interest or the demand area here. And that's when I got in. So I end up getting in on the 1 minute. The 1 minute here, price touch here, here, and here. This what gave me the go ahead and get into this. So I end up taking it up to here. I was tracking my trailing my trade because I don't like when price gets close to the TP and return on me. So I'd rather cut the trade before I let it come back here, it retest, and then go back to where the TP is. That annoys me. Just get to where you need to be and call it a day, right? So I started trailing a little bit around this area, and I end up getting a beautiful one to 4.79. So I can't complain about this day. It was just a choppy, very ugly day, right? And that ended up getting me $796. So that put that week all together at $1,077, and that got us to $52,112 in total. So we're two-thirds of the way to passing the combine, which is really, really beautiful, you guys. I'm really excited about this. So we're that much closer to just receiving our account so we can really just start making some money from all of this and getting some payouts going. Um, so I mean, the road is just starting. I'm just glad we're going in the right direction with everything. So yeah, that's all I got today, you guys. If you like this recap, I know I didn't add my face or anything like that. I just wanted to give y'all a quick recap since I've been gone and not recording. And I want to really stick with this whole journey and document my journey and everything like that. So if you thought this video was valuable, like the video, subscribe, show some love. That's all I'm asking. But I'll catch you guys tomorrow in the next video. And that's all I got. Peace.